Hello everyone, Satagate here and welcome back to another part of Toy Story 2. In this part we'll be doing Elevator Hop. Now, Elevator Hop, it is one of the longer levels of the game. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. It can be a very long level because it's difficult in one sense. In that it's kind of hard to get certain things in this. For example, the coins in this level are very spread out, and there are barely more than 50 in this level. And a very arrogant Buzz Lightyear is trying to prop up Mr. Potato Head. We'll be riding an elevator in the level.
Come on, we've got no time to lose. Everyone, grab hold.
Now, what doesn't really make sense here is that
Why not just take the elevator? They'll be expecting that.
It shows a clip with the other Buzz Lightyear, but I suppose we're playing as our Buzz Lightyear, but we have no idea that he went up an elevator either. What sort of does make sense is how we always place Buzz on his own, and it can make sense here because he is on his own, since the others are with the other Buzz Lightyear, who's nowhere to be seen here. Would have been nice maybe to put him in, but the other toys react as if it's just normal.
No time to lose.
Now the swinging bars here have electricity, and it goes in a order, so you have to time it well. You can't just as soon as the first bar is stopped jump, because you'll end up going too fast. And Ham is here, so we're coming back here later. Now when you first start this level, it sort of gives a different idea of what the level is about, because at the moment we're just in a sort of a generator room or something. And unlike most other levels, this is a very big level vertically. A bit like how the backtracking area of Alleys and Gullies is actually a very massive part of the level, but vertically. So in this level we get our grapple hook. This acts as a separate thing. It can't be used as a weapon and doesn't use up any laser. So we find a grapple point, and you lock onto it, and I believe you press whatever the spin button is, and I can't remember whether it's circle or square, and you'll and then you'll go up to the grapple point. Now, as we've seen, this level introduces a new enemy, the snakes. Otherwise there's always got to be the snakes. They're just sorting out Turbo again. Probably should have done that when I wasn't recording. And we already got our green laser. Yeah, so the collect 5 in this level, I think, is one of the more difficult collect 5s. It's clockwork mice. They don't make that much noise, so you can't always hear them when you're nearby. And they're also in very awkward positions, because these you never find any on the floor, I don't think. They're all on the walls or the ceilings, which makes it very difficult at times to actually get them, because they move as well, and some of them are in very awkward positions. So in this level we make our way up the elevator shaft, but sort of the way the level works changes as we go on. And as you've noticed, there are flames, so you can't stand on particular parts for very long. And there's also wind blowing, so you have to be quick before it blows you off. So now we're at the control room. There's a switch here, and it lets, if you fall down, we can go straight back up to here, which is nice. Another example of good level design, where it lets you go back to a point you've already reached. Now this is the, I'd say probably the most annoying cockroach mouse to get, because the camera, you can't turn the camera to see it properly. It's very finicky to touch, and that big light gets in the way if he jumps. I'm listing a lot of things here. The ceiling is a bit too low, so you can't do a proper full jump because you just bump off it. And it's just very hard to just actually grab the mouse. This level features no backtracking, and I see here I decided to open the box, open the door. It's a very easy puzzle. You just have to get the 3 bars in the middle, and the door opens. And it also reveals the special token. So it's not only a way to get to the rest of the level, it's also a special token requirement. So in a sense, it is almost as if it's compulsory, and it's almost like the only instance of a compulsory token in order to access parts of the level. Now, going up and down the elevator, there's 2 elevators, and going up and down them pretty easily. Just they go up and down at different points, so you jump across to a platform that's lower down. The particular height of the platform is color coded in a sort of rainbow fashion. So as it's getting towards purple, then you know you're getting higher, and then now we're at the top of one of them. Because two of our tokens are at the very top of the elevator system, and so is one of the mice. Now the first place you want to go is here. Careful, there's red spikes, don't know what they are exactly. Don't really give a good vibe. Now we can get to the very top of the elevator if we fall. Pause here because I need to start a new recording session. And so we have our mini boss on one side and our time or race challenge on the other side. This is leading to the mini boss. Now we never see fans getting used like this outside this level. It's a nice little gimmick, and I think it works well in this level. So in this boss we can just stand here and just shoot at it. Now what's supposed to happen in this level, it's also another boss that drops a coin. What's supposed to happen in this boss is it does shoot at you, and it shoots webs that slows you down, and I think also might hurt. And then the wind turbines also go about to distract you, so you can't actually attack the boss. But if you have the green laser, you can kill it fast enough before any of that happens. So our speed challenge, even though it has a timer, we just have to get to the bottom, and you can run out of time if you get to the bottom and you stand there and you don't pick up the token. But overall it's a pretty easy thing, and see the camera's clipping through the wall and we can see the rest of the shaft. I don't think you can get it beforehand, because as we saw before, I sort of clipped through it when I first jumped into the shaft. I'm sort of ahead of it now. And we just have to wait for it to land on us.
No time to lose.
It's clipped through us, and I had to collect it there. So now that's 3 tokens. And this one is taken us to the control room. So there's one for the control room, and on the other side takes to the top of the elevator. Now, when I was younger, I really didn't like this level. I found it a little bit boring and very difficult because because of how like how things are done, such as that you have to take a massive leap of faith to get that mouse. I also thought it was a bit of a slow level, but now when I look back on it, I actually really like this level. It's a really well designed level. Really, it's a good representation of sort of an elevator climb, and the music in this level is absolutely fantastic, and it really sort of represents well. It works well with whenever Buzz is falling and whether he's ascending. It has a really tense feel to it as well, because you're in like a big elevator system. It feels dangerous. It gives it's almost as if it's a it suits like the theme of it being a very difficult task. And we're just about to get a 50th coin. So as you saw, there are barely enough coins in this level. It's very difficult to get all of them. Well, not very difficult, but it is can be a bit of a struggle due to the fact that there are so few of them. Now, sometimes it can be very difficult to get out of the whirlwind because you can land in the sweet spot, but if you don't get out the sweet spot of it fast enough or at the right moment, you'll go in a sour spot where you can't go up high enough, or you'll just get stuck in the middle and you can't get out, and you have to go to a sour spot where you'll fall down. So now we've got our collect 5 token. We're now falling. Whoa. And we're now going to get our last token from Ham. I'm surprised Buzz hasn't broken and falling. And it would have been funny if it had his sound effects if his buttons were pressed when he lands. Lands as Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I'm not sure what Ham's doing with all these coins anyway.
To infinity
I was about to
and beyond.
he banged his head on the ceiling, and then he actually went downwards. He came back down. Maybe Ham has a gambling addiction. Maybe he has to pay up for debt, or he's just using it to gamble more. Maybe Mr. Ratzenberger needs to pay off debts. So in the next part, we will be going to Al's penthouse. From that picture there, it doesn't look like he has much in his house, but well, his apartment. But yeah. So see you in the next part, guys. Goodbye.